Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast. Now if you've been a subscriber to this channel for multiple years, you may remember some of the podcasts I did with Corey from Pieces of Work, going all the way back to 2016. Well, those podcasts were eliminated over the past year when he decided to delete a bunch of his older videos and then eventually his entire channel. Now, if you're wondering why exactly he did that, don't even bother asking me because I don't even know the answer to that question myself. But I was able to download about a dozen of those collaborations off of YouTube before they were deleted. And I originally did that for my own personal records and backup, but I was thinking about it recently and it would be nice to have those videos available for my subscribers to see again. I did spend actually quite a bit of time prepping for those when we originally did them. In some cases, I must have spent like 40 hours for prep time for one podcast. This is especially true for our discussions on Hollywood remakes of Asian films, because most of those films I hadn't seen for ages, so I had to rewatch them. And then some of the remakes I never saw a certain portion of them, so I had to watch them for the first time. And then some of the original Asian films I hadn't seen in ages, so I had to rewatch some of those. So probably in some extreme situations, I had to watch like dozens of movies just in preparation for one of the podcasts, especially the Hollywood remake ones. So that's a pretty big time investment, and I think I would like to have those collaborations available again. Another thing to keep in mind is that most of my current subscriber base probably jumped on board this channel after those podcasts were originally uploaded. So it'll be a new experience for most of you, and it gives me the opportunity to spotlight those discussions and draw more attention to them. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to re-upload the dozen or so podcast episodes that I saved to this YouTube channel maybe over the course of the next year, maybe like one a month. In theory, I guess I could upload all of them like this month, but I mean, you're talking about a total runtime of like 27 hours of discussion over these 12 videos. So I don't think anyone's going to have that much time to watch them all anyway in the near term. I think that would be a little overwhelming to my subscribers to upload those at one point in time. So I think spacing them out going forward is probably a good idea. So here are the 12 collaborations that I was able to save that you can look forward to if you haven't seen them already. So the first one is a discussion on Kiyoshi Kurosawa that originally aired in July of 2016. That was 42 minutes long. The second one was a discussion on Gareth Evans, the director of the Raid films. That originally aired on December 2016. That was 59 minutes long. The third one is a discussion on the top 20 Japanese films from the 2010s so far that originally aired in June of 2017. That video was 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and Ray from Eiga-Man Ray joined us for that one. The fourth one, the fourth podcast that I have saved, is a discussion on the top 20 Korean films from the 2000s that originally aired in July of 2017. And that was 2 hours and 42 minutes long. And Jason from PopSori, the YouTube channel, joined us for that one. That was a good one. The fifth one is a discussion on the top 20 Japanese films from the 2000s that originally aired in August of 2017. That was 3 hours long. Ray from Eiga-Man Ray joined us for that one. The sixth one is a discussion on the top 10 Korean actresses that originally aired in November of 2017. That was 3 hours and 11 minutes long. That one was just me and Corey. The seventh one is a discussion on kaiju films, giant monster movies, that originally aired in January of 2018. That was 3 hours and 3 minutes long. Ray from Eiga-Man Ray joined us for that one as well. The eighth podcast I have saved is a discussion on how to properly make a remake that originally aired in February of 2018. That was 1 hour and 18 minutes long. Ray from Eiga-Man Ray and Huss from A Touch of Film joined us for that one. The ninth one is a discussion on Asian directors who made movies in Hollywood So we talk about their Hollywood films. That originally aired in April of 2018. That was 3 hours and 9 minutes long. Ray from Eiga-Man Ray and Harris Dang joined us for that one. The 10th podcast that I have saved is a discussion on Hollywood remakes of Japanese movies. And we try to cover as many as we possibly could. That originally aired in May of 2018. That was 2 hours and 43 minutes long. Ray and Harris came back for that one. The 11th podcast is a discussion on Hollywood remakes of Korean movies that originally aired in June of 2018. That's 1 hour and 34 minutes long. Ray and Harris came back for that one as well. And then the final podcast I had saved, the 12th one, is a discussion on Hollywood remakes of movies from other Asian countries outside of Japan and South Korea. That originally aired in July of 2018. That was 1 hour and 42 minutes long, and Harris came back for that one to join me and Corey. So there's some entertaining stuff in there. That's not all of the podcasts, but it's a good chunk of them. The one that slipped through the cracks and I'm still irritated on is the one that was the top 20 Korean films from the 2010s. It was just Corey and I. And for some reason, I somehow missed that when I was downloading these. So that kind of irritates me. So that discussion, I think, is gone forever. The other one was like a 3-hour discussion we did on action movies. And we had multiple guys in on that one. There was like 4 or 5 of us on that discussion. But I think only like a few, like 2 out of the 5 segments were uploaded onto YouTube. So that whole discussion, I think, will be gone as well. I guess forever in the black hole of the internet that will never be recoverable. So still, I got 27 hours of discussion that I have saved. So that's good. That's good. And hopefully some of the newer subscribers will be able to check those out over the course of the year. So I'll be uploading the Kiyoshi Kurosawa discussion, hopefully I think later this week. So look out for that, and look forward to the rest of these throughout the rest of the year. And as always, I'll see you next time.